Yo, remember when our parents told us to go to school, get good grades, so we can get a good job, so we can get benefits and retire with a pension? That back in the day was indeed the blueprint for success, but not today. For many of us who are a part of Generation X, and even some of you older millennials, that just has never materialized, even though we did exactly what we were told. We were loyal to companies who were not loyal to us and sold us out for cheaper labor. And now people are making a goo gob of money with no college degree at all. It's time for you to change with the times, my friend. In this video, we're diving into 5 real world strategies that you can use to turn your intellectual capital, that's right, all of those life's experiences, you're going to be able to transform them through your content into a passive income empire. No fluffs, no gimmicks, just proven strategies that will work to transform that information in your head into content via actionable steps that will get you paid passively for life. Real quick, before we get into the first 5 of these 10 strategies in this part 1 video, I just want to introduce myself really quickly. If you do not know me, I am Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and founder of the PLR Profit Society, an online community and mentorship program where it is our mission and our ministry to help everyday hardworking people just like you take your gifts, talents, experience, expertise, marry them with digital products, AI, systems, and automation so you can build the passive income empire that you both deserve and desire. So let's get into part 1 of 10, count them, 10 ways that you can make a goo gob of money using content marketing.
We're going to get into the top 10 ways that you can use content marketing to sell products. Number 1 on our list, I'm not only going to give you the way to do it, I'm going to give you some examples of how to do it. I'm going to give you some income potential as well. So number 1, affiliate marketing. Promote other people's products or services through your content, earning a commission on each sale. So I do a version of this because most of you guys know that I am an affiliate of GoHighLevel. I showed you yesterday another piece of software that I use to cut my long videos up into short videos. That tool is called VideoAI. I'm an affiliate of VideoAI. And one way that I separate myself from everybody else as an affiliate marketer, I don't just refer or recommend the tool or the product. I create and bring you into my community, and I actually teach you how I'm using it and everything that I know about that particular product or service. So when it comes to affiliate marketing, then you can use content like blog posts, product reviews, tutorials, and email marketing with your affiliate links embedded in it. Or if you're doing something like YouTube, putting the links to your affiliate program or affiliate product in the description is another way to do that. If you're using platforms like Instagram and Facebook, then you're probably creating something like a link tree, and people go to the link in your bio and they see all of the different affiliate products that you have to offer. Is anybody doing this making any serious money? Well, you got Pat Flynn from Passive Income, Smart Passive Income, and you have Michelle Schroeder Gardner from Making Sense of Sense. What's the income potential from affiliate marketing when done on a professional level? $500,000 to $50,000 per month is not unheard of. Now, let me give you my disclaimer. The average person trying to make any money on the internet approaches it with an employee mindset, meaning they want to do a little work and get a little check. That ain't how it works. Usually, you're on a 90-day cycle when you're in the world of entrepreneurship. I'm going to grind hard for 90 days before I really start to see any output from that grind work, right? So when I mention income potential, that's all it is. It's what could happen if you put in the work, if you got you a good mentor and you approach this thing with some level of professionalism and you're serious about being consistent in your efforts. Number 2 on our list, we're talking the top 10 ways you can make money as a content marketer. Number 2, sell digital products. This is huge, y'all. This is huge. Create and sell ebooks, courses, templates, or digital downloads related to your niche or software, right? Software is another digital product. And I love digital products because outside of the initial creation of those products, there's usually very little overhead to store those products, to fulfill on those products, meaning distribute those products to people after they purchase. So if I create an ebook, then I can literally store that ebook in Google Drive. Google Drive is free. Somebody could literally cash out me for my ebook, and then I can send them the link to the Google Drive where they can download it. We don't have to make this stuff complicated, y'all. So use content to educate and lead your audience to purchasing your product through blog posts, the same stuff. Those top 12 things that I gave you, like if I go back up in my notes, I can run through some of them real quick, right? So polls and surveys, email newsletters, user-generated content, challenges, right? Let's take user-generated content real quick to sell an ebook or any other digital product. If someone got good results from your digital product and they left you a testimonial, I can post that testimonial on social media and then tell people, by the way, if you want to get results like this, you might want to get the same ebook that that person purchased to get those results, right? We don't have to make this stuff complicated, y'all. So there's a lot of different ways to create content. And basically, when you have a goal in mind, when creating the content, it becomes easier for you to monetize. So what kind of profits can we look forward to from selling ebooks or any digital products? Anywhere from $1,000 to $100,000 per product launch, depending on the size of your audience and the strength of your marketing. You got Amy Potterfield and Darren Rouse are people who are doing that at a high level. I also like to mention my virtual coach, right? Sonny Lenarduzzi has done over $3 million selling digital products, i.e. Courses and things of that nature. So it is a huge industry, and there's a lot of different ways to create the digital product so that you can build a business around those things. Number 3 on our list of the top 10 ways to make money from digital products or from content. Number 3 is sponsored content. What is the strategy? Partner with brands to create content that promotes their products and or services. Basically, what you'll be doing is, this is where you get paid for the size of your audience and the responsiveness of your audience, right? Those two things can combine, and they can also be separate. So for instance, I have a Facebook page right now that has over 120,000 followers on it. If I was not a person of integrity, I could go soliciting people who have financial products and tell them, hey, let's do a partner deal. I've got 100,000, 120,000 followers on this page. We can, I can do some content for you based on whatever. Well, those 120,000 look good on paper, but I no longer control that page. Facebook took that page from me for a reason that is still unbeknownst to me, right? But I don't control that page. So I can't even put content on there. And if I could, it's been so long since I could control it, the responsiveness of the people on that page. Like there was a time when on that page, I could do a Facebook Live like what I'm doing here on YouTube, and I have 40, 50, 100 people tuning in to the live every morning. That was good responsiveness, right? But now the responsiveness from that page is not there. So you need not only a good following, but more importantly, you need a following that is responsive. So say, for instance, instead of 100,000 followers, I only have 100, right? But every time I put a piece of content out and I give a call to action to that 130 people take action, I could still sell a brand partnership because I have a track record of, hey, if you want to get 30 sales real quick, then let me talk about your product on my channel. And usually when I tell my followers to do something, about 30% of them do it. And say I'm partnering with somebody who has a $1,000 product, and 30% of my people go and buy that product, even though I only have 100 people on my followers. 30 people went and bought a $1,000 product. I just made my brand partner $30,000. So responsiveness is better than audience size. Don't get tricked into thinking only about followers, likes, and that kind of stuff. No, you got to build the relationship with your people, and you have to do good business and create good content that solves problems. So when you do make a call to action, they actually take action. Henry Doris in the building. What's going on, Coach? He said, I was there every morning at 7 a.m. So he was one of those people who was on that Facebook Live every morning, right? So as you can see, we switched to 11, and the focus is slightly different for fathers looking to make money on the internet. So is there anybody out there doing sponsored content? Marquise Brownlee, tech reviews, and then Maddie Hupaja, photography gear. And all they do is create these brand partnerships. They do reviews on their YouTube channel, and then they say, hey, go here and buy this product, right? What's the income potential? $500 to $20,000 per sponsored post. Now, if y'all want to build a big audience that's responsive and you want to know what kind of money you can make, ask my good folks over at Kevin Hart's brand and Kim Kardashian's brand. They're charging like $1 million per post because they got tens of millions. In the case of The Rock, like man, what's the girl name who was at the Super Bowl and running around with the Kansas City Chiefs? Like they got like hundreds of millions of followers, right? So don't get it twisted. You need a responsive following, and you get them to respond by always recommending good products, providing good content that solves problems for them.
What if you had an AI-powered assistant that could take calls from you, schedule book appointments, even close sales all while you sleep? Allow me to introduce you to GoHighLevel's AI employee. That's right, an automated AI-powered tool that can do all of those things I just mentioned and more. And for you, my friend, I'm going to get you a 30-day free trial of the Agency Launch AI system. That's right, that's the exact system that I use to build and grow my business online, whether you're selling your own done-for-you digital products or you're selling other products and services. Maybe you have a particular skill set that you want to monetize with content. At the end of the day, you're going to need a good system to be able to handle some of that heavy lifting, in particular, especially if you are a one-man or a solo operator. So I want to invite you to join me on a free boot camp that's going to tell you all the ins and outs about how you can monetize AI using your gifts, talents, experience, and expertise. It's going to give you a 30-day free trial of the same secret AI toolkit that I use to grow my own business. And it's going to teach you how you can make passive recurring revenue over and over, month in, month out, if you so desire. All you got to do is go to agencylaunchai.com to get all the details. Hope to see you on the other side. Now, let's get back to today's training.
Number 4 on our list. If you're just tuning in, we're talking the top 10 ways to make money as a content marketer. Again, the difference between a content creator and a content marketer. A marketer is creating content with an outcome in mind. A creator is typically creating content for the beauty and art of creating the content. Those are two different things. But if you marry those two together, you get the best of both worlds. Number 4, YouTube ad revenue. Create engaging videos on YouTube and monetize through ads displayed before or during your videos, right? Not a bad way to make some money if you're going to be doing video content anyway. I'll give you an example. Myron Golden has been intentionally creating YouTube videos for just a couple years. He had been on YouTube for about 8 years before he even turned on monetization. And the difference between doing videos with intention and just posting videos because you have them, last time he gave any of his numbers from his channel, he was getting checks for like $40,000 to $60,000 from YouTube. Right now, that sounds like a lot of money, and it is, but that's a small fraction of the money that he makes from his YouTube channel. There's a difference. You can make money with YouTube ad revenue, and you can make money because of your YouTube channel. I make a lot of money because of my YouTube channel, but from the ad revenue, I make about $400 a year. About every quarter, YouTube sends me a check for about $100. Every month, though, I get new customers and clients because of YouTube. I hope that makes sense to you. So I don't know what the criteria is. Recently, they've changed it. I don't know if you need 500 subscribers and still need 4,000 watch hours, but they have a set of criteria, right? So focus on creating high quality, searchable content to drive views and subscribers. Income is $100,000 to $100,000 per month, depending on your video views, your cost per 1,000 impressions, and your subscribers, right? Not a bad place to be if you're just going to create video content anyway. You guys are going to watch this channel change because I'm in my feelings about Facebook. So I'm focusing on building this channel. So you're going to watch as I now create content with intention. You see the difference in the thumbnails that you've been seeing lately. You see the difference in the titles and the descriptions are fully filled out. All of that's by design from good coaching on how to actually grow the channel, because now I'm focused on growing the channel, right? So YouTube is a great way to make some money as a content creator. Number 5 on my list: membership sites or subscription content. Now, one of the things that you can do on YouTube before you even get those watch hours up is you can, I think they will let you at an earlier rate create your own YouTube subscription, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm going to give you a better way here in a second. But that simply means that I can subscribe to any of my favorite influencers on YouTube. YouTube collects my money, takes their cut, and then gives the rest to my favorite influencer. You can also create your own subscription if you have your own platform. And that's why we preach that you need the fatherpreneur sidekick, because it comes with all of the bells and whistles that you need to create your own membership. So offer exclusive content to paying members, such as behind the scenes content, premium articles, or community access. How do you market that? Well, you use blog posts, podcasts, or videos to give a preview or a free content and then upsell them into your exclusive content. Who has some of the biggest YouTube or biggest communities out there? Where Scott's Cheap Flight is a premium membership for flight deals, and Chris Ducker Upreneur Academy is another place for that. If you look at what Alex Hormozy is doing now that he is invested in the school platform, he's helping a lot of people make a lot of money with their own communities. If you have the Fatherpreneur Sidekick, our platform is a model of Mighty Networks in school. So you can have your own platform or similar to Patreon. But instead of you paying part of your commissions to them, you get to keep all of your money on our platform. You just pay us for the software. I'll teach you how to set up your memberships, and you be good to go from there. So We made it through the top 5. We got 5 more to go. But before we move on, I got to remind you guys that I want to be your coach, right? If you're a father in business and you are tired of doing it alone, then you should consider the Fatherpreneur Success Academy and Coaching Program. The Academy is 100% free. Just go to CortezHustle.com. You can join the Academy. It's 100% free. And we train on all the things that I use to grow my business and have been using to grow my business over the last 10 years. But if you know you need the software, you need an autoresponder, you need a business phone number, you need text message marketing, you need social media post scheduling, and all of those other things, we have all of that as part of our software. So for $100 per month, you get the coaching and the software. So check that out at CortezHustle.com. Just scroll all the way down to the bottom. You'll see our different plans and pick the one that's right for you. Or if you just want to join the free community and hang out with us for a bit before you make the decision, you're more than welcome to do that too.
Yo, if you're serious about monetizing with AI, I need you to go to agencylaunchai.com for a free bootcamp and 30-day free trial of GoHighLevel. Also, if you want more tips and strategies on how to grow a business, then YouTube's algorithm think you should watch this video next. And don't forget to subscribe to the smiley face.